Good morning, everyone. We are doing it where it is 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m. Eastern time. St. Patrick's Day. Some of you may already be drunk. That's how St. Patrick's Day works. Shout out to, this is the first comment came in at 1:22 a.m. Greg Dunbar, who created the thumbnail. So shout out to Greg for the thumbnail. Anthony from Long Beach, up early. Ryan, what's up? Raj. Big Heck is back today. Green coffee. No green coffee today. No green coffee. Those days of aggressive St. Patrick's Day behavior, I believe, are behind me now. At least this year. How are we doing this morning? All right, I'm excited. I watched a lot of basketball today. Dre, what's up? I see Dre in the chat. You guys know the drill. Just like the stream. If you haven't had a chance to like the stream, smash the like. We also... I was going to say shout out to the people over at Twitch. There's nobody at Twitch right now. Manuel, again, here for the early morning. What's up, Warren? All right, we get some fun stuff to talk about last night. We had Dame drop 50. Dame dropped 50 last night. I'll be full disclosure. I think I fell asleep with I want to say it was the beginning of the fourth quarter. The Pelicans looked like they were in control of the game. And then I woke up to see that the Blazers won by 1 and Dame dropped 50. Lakers rolled last night. Celtics still look bad in crunch time. I got excited for a second. They were playing hard. Then Marcus Smart took like 15 threes. So they dropped one. The Thunder got run out of the gym by the Bulls. So a lot of fun stuff. But here we go. This is what I wanted to start with this morning. So they announced some Seeing Stars stuff last night. I don't know if you guys caught that. Oh, actually, before we even start, Buttery Buckets. Did you get in the drop yesterday? P.S. You keep your 89 Cavs pod quiet. You should plug more. Oh, dude, thanks. But that's very kind. Yeah. So we started this season, the 89 Cavs. If you guys like basketball and like laughing, I'd say this disclaimer right at the top. I don't know how in-depth basketball analysis you're going to get from the 89 Cavs, but you're going to laugh your ass off. It's a lot of fun. Who got packs yesterday? Your boy got a pack. I got in the 25,000 one that they dropped, the second one. But yeah, here we go. Billy reminded me I still owe a joke. Yeah. I feel like this is tonight. Oh, that's another good plug too as we get rolling. Top Shot takes the full group. I was going to say crew and then group. The full group is going to be back tonight at 9:30 Eastern. So you can see we'll open up some packs. We get some fun stuff to talk about. All right. This is what I wanted to start with first, the Seeing Stars. So LeBron, they announced the LeBron challenge. And remember, I was like waving a flag, being like, you're not going to need any other moments besides the players on Team LeBron plus AD. And everyone's like, no, you might need KD. It's going to be a master challenge. And I was like, no, it's not. And then Jacob went out there from Dapper from Top Shot and was like, we haven't announced yet. So then I was panicking, but good news. You're not going to need all the moments. You're just going to need the Team LeBron. So let's look at Seeing Stars real quick. We'll share screen because that's enough. When I say full face, I keep wanting to say full facial, and that feels just inappropriate. All right, here we go. Seeing Stars. Let's roll with it. So I did some math this morning, and by that, I mean I plugged it into a spreadsheet. So Team LeBron right now, actually, let's do Durant first because the Durant Challenge is out there, and the Durant Challenge has how many days left? Durant Challenge has we got 12 days left, so just under 2 weeks. Team Durant right now, it's going to cost $2,500 to complete it. $2,500 to complete Team Durant. So with the most expensive being Zion, I think at $440, but it's kind of wild. After Zion at $440, you have Embiid at $225, Harden at $260. Now Harden was like in the 300s for a while, so that feels pretty cheap. I see it's up to $268 now. But $2,500 for Durant, which I think is still pretty expensive. But then when you look at how much LeBron's costs, Team LeBron right now over $4K, and that just goes to show you how bad Durant was at drafting. Right? Durant was so bad at drafting because in LeBron, right? The most expensive, you've got Luka at $787, you got Curry at $624, you got Giannis at $440, you've got AD at $330. So all of those dudes are over $300. And then you still got to get Dame, which is right around $300, Jokic at $275. So it's a 4K challenge for the LeBron. And like arguably LeBron is more valuable on this site than Durant. So it makes sense that it's a little bit more expensive, but whoo, that's a big jump, right? Yeah, the Team LeBron spike. Yeah, once they announced it, and when I actually think I have Dame on the I pulled a Dame and I think I have it on the marketplace. So I probably need to take that off. Yeah, I'm catching up on the track. Oh, wow. Virtual card show. You this is one thing you'll learn about me is I don't read the full comment before sharing it. So I discover it with you all as I shared. I was like, hell yeah, you got into both drops. Okay, not a lot of people hitting drops. Ooh, Joe Vu hasn't opened it yet. We might be seeing Joe Vu tonight. We might be seeing him. Alex says I didn't, but my wife did. Naturally, there's a lot of animosity in our house right now. Hey, listen, what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine, right? That's the kind of attitude you need to bring. Wow, yeah. Market Mike in the morning. What's up, Colin? Thanks for being here. Thought this Conley challenge would drop when they announced it. It wasn't needed and it went up. Yeah, man. Let me double check. Let's look at I'm still of the mind that I'm not trying to complete this at that price. Unless like I already had him, but clearly you can see him over 5. All right, so you need 5 moments. Let's look at, granted, these are all good players, so I understand the cost a little bit. But again, out of 35,000, right? You've got Bam's lowest ask is 73. Like that's a lot. Victor's lowest ask 74. Like this feels so much for 35K guys. Granted, again, they're still like good players, but like if you're going to spend 76 on a Karl Anthony Towns, why don't you just spend like 250 and go get a series 1, right? Like what? Let's pull up Karl Anthony Towns like all his moments right now, because I wouldn't hate seeing what his Cool Cat's price is too. Cool Cat's price 170. So for a Cool Cat, you'd spend less than 100 more. His series 1, 379, 475 for this one. Like, and which one's his first moment on the site? Where's that? This is his first moment, right? So yeah, for his first moment on the site, it's 379. Go spend $300 more would be my advice, unless you really like Mike Conley. But wow, I don't know. Will Conley be needed for the Master? They haven't announced a Master Challenge yet, I don't think. All right, Alex, I see your question about the 300. We'll do that. We'll get in that in a second. I like that. So yeah, this is different, right? If you already have a couple Conley Challenge moments, like if you pulled them from packs, like if you're already halfway there in price range, yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Yeah, Joe says too, this is where I was at, right? I remember when the Conley moments were in the 40s and I was like, that's too high. Like that'll come down. It's crazy. Ooh, so here we go. Christian snagged one, 25K drop, 16.99 D-Book, Lonzo, and Zubats. All right. Lonzo is one of the ones I wanted to talk about last night. Lonzo, guys, I know Lonzo's not as cool as LaMelo. It's not as fun. Lonzo's really good. Lonzo's playing really, really good basketball. And this is taking me a while to course correct because, he's looked bad for so long. But, like, look at Lonzo's numbers are really good. He's shooting, like, low 40s from 3 since the trade rumors happened, like, 2 months ago. He's, like, last night, again, they lost to the Blazers, but he played great. And I think the most exciting, like he had 11 points and 17 assists, right? So the points aren't jumping off the page, but still 7 assists. He was shot 50% from the field and 42% from 3 last night. Like the most exciting thing about Lonzo right now is he's learning to play off the ball. Like he doesn't need the ball because Andrews is shooting lights out. Like if you're watching the game, they have Zion's bringing up the ball, Nickeil Alexander-Walker when he's in the game. Like normally Nickeil and Lonzo weren't playing a ton together, but now because Lonzo's playing off ball, Stan's messed with his rotation a little bit, and he's just way more productive on the court than he was before. Because before you were hoping for, like, again, I'm going from daily fantasy sports mind right now, but if you were playing Lonzo, you're like, oh man, I hope he gets to like 10 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds. So it's like you were hoping for something like that, right? But now he's got a ceiling. And I think if the Pelicans are ever going to figure shit out, Lonzo and Zion together for a while is going to be fun. So I'm pretty high on Lonzo. And when you look at that, his series 1 moment is 222. Like, come on. All right, Billy says, what's your scouting process like before purchasing a moment? I mean, this varies from situation to situation, but I think the most important thing is to like have a bankroll or a budget that you're comfortable with. And then I mean, it's up to you, right? For me, I think I want moments that I like and players that I like. So it's less, I don't want to, I'm trying to think of a good example, like Paul George. Even though I have a series 1 Paul George, I don't really love Paul George. So I'm not going out of my way to get as many Paul George moments as I can. I'm trying to find dudes that like I really like watching. So I love Jokic. So I'm going out of my way to buy Jokic's. I love Jason Tatum. So I'm trying to get some more Tatums. I'm sure who's somebody else that I'm thinking about. DeJounte Murray's another dude that I really like him. So what I like to do is kind of create a list and a price range of what I'm comfortable with. And then I just continue to monitor the marketplace and the trend. Like if I'm seeing it creep up, I'm like, okay, maybe I need to snag this before it gets out of control. If I'm seeing it creep down, I'm just going to keep waiting because like I'm already at a price range that I'm comfortable with. Maybe it goes down a little bit more. That's kind of where my mindset is for that. And I talked about challenges a little bit too. The way that I approach challenges, it depends on what I've gotten in packs usually. So if like I got the Rising Stars pack, if I pulled a LaMelo, a Wiseman, or a Halliburton, Ja, I'm going to try to complete the challenge because I've already got like the more expensive pieces. That's kind of where my head's at. Also, PJ Washington. Yeah, we got to talk about PJ Washington. I love him. Ant Fex, thoughts on the new All-Star Rare Pack? I mean, cool, but man, this could have totally took place of the Seeing Stars. Yeah, I agree. I mean, one thing I will say, Ant Fex, I think that's going to be a rare pack, right? So the nice thing about the Seeing Stars is like, so we're seeing the Mike Conley challenge right now, which is a little bit more affordable. And this is like and the Seeing Stars is like a step up from that. I think the All-Star pack, rare pack, will be a little bit tougher to get, obviously, because it's rare, and the challenge will be a little bit more expensive. So I kind of like that if you're not trying to drop $400 or whatever it is, you can still get in on the All-Stars. I do like that. Also, we're going to get All-Star moments. Like those moments are going to be from the All-Star game, and I think that's pretty cool. But I hear you. There's just so many challenges going on at the same time. All right, I saw a question there about checking out Pascal Siakam. I don't know where it is. I lost the question. Oh, yeah, here it is. Nathaniel. Let's look at Pascal. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Eric Pascal. Right? Eric Pascal, that's what you're looking for? Eric Pascal's first moment. Where's he at? 325. Hey, that's fun. He was a rookie. He was a rookie last year, too. Hey, I mean, he's like a very, very, very poor man's Draymond Green. Now, that's actually not fair. That's a bad comparison. He's just like roughly the same size when he comes in. It's a bad comparison. He comes in and just shoots. He's like a bigger Lou Williams, where he's just gonna do his best to get buckets. He's not as efficient as Lou Williams, but he's gonna come in and shoot. I mean, the badges are nice. It's 325. It's 325. He's on a good team. I don't hate it. Although, you know who I might be going for instead? It's PJ Washington talk time. Let's check out PJ's first moment. 378. This is what I'm talking about. PJ starts. I think I'm going for PJ if it's between those two. But I don't hate it. I think you're not investing too much. And if Pascal, is playing meaningful minutes on a playoff team, that's fun. Virtual card show sales. What's going on with Series 1's commons? When are they going back up? They just keep dropping and dropping. Again, I think, man, we saw a lot of packs drop. We have like 7 challenges going on at the same time with like another round of Cool Cats challenge in the wings. I think it's going to, as people are trying to complete challenges and offload some stuff to buy new stuff, I also think like people are panicking a little bit when they see, oh, the Series 1 keep going down. Maybe I should move off of the Series 1 and get like the Series 2 stuff that's going up. So, I'm very comfortable with Series 1 just knowing it's the first and I've got like good moments from series 1. So I'm happy to ride it out. I'll let it go down a little bit. You know what I stopped doing? I stopped refreshing evaluate.market every 5 minutes. I stopped doing that. I'm comfortable with what I got. Let's just ride this baby out. We're early. This is early. Ooh, RA Superstar. I like to complete the base set, so I like to buy at least one of everything. I like that. Completing a set's pretty cool. I'm loading up on Tice for when he finally gets 11. Oh my God. What are we doing? Is this Dunbar? Is Dunbar on a burner account right now? Hey, I forgot to, maybe I did plug this already. But if you haven't had a chance to like the stream yet, please go over there and smash that like button. All right. There's like 90 watching. We got 30 likes. Let's get more people in here. By you liking and subscribing, we get more people in here. So please just take a second to do that. Unless, of course, you're watching on an Apple TV or a Roku or something. You can't do that. Then, nothing but love. Nothing but love. What else do we got here? Will Anthony Simon's all-star winning kiss dunk be in Top Shot? You know what? I'm so out on this dunk. Probably, though, right? How funny would that be? I mean, I guess it's not that funny. It's just like if you bought an all-star rare pack and you see like LeBron's going out, Steph Curry's 3 is going out there, and then you pick Anthony Simon's like trying to kiss the rim but doesn't kiss the rim and then gets it. Like, I would be disappointed. I would. Unless you're a Blazers fan or a fan of almost kisses. Oh, what's up, Ruben? Just a little late, but you're here, dude. You're here. We're rocking for like another hour, so you're good. Michael says more packs. I don't know. Cool Cats has to come at some point, right? That's usually what the stress tests mean. Yeah, I got Montrezl Harrell just because it's a LeBron assist. Harrell's so tricky with the Lakers because it seems like Frank Vogel doesn't fully unlock him. But last night he had a monster game. He did have a monster game last night. Joe Harris. Rishi's like, let's check out Joey. If you do listen to the 89 Cavs, I had a fun little Joe Harris bit this week talking about how easy it is to get in the Hall of Fame and how it's like Joe Harris might get in the Hall of Fame because this dude's going to shoot 70% from 3 and maybe win a finals. Right? If Durant, I don't really mean he's going to make the Hall of Fame. I'm just messing around. But if Durant, Kyrie, and Harden stay together for, say, like 3 years and Joe Harris stays with them, I mean, Joe Harris is going to shoot over 60% from 3, right? He's just going to get wide open looks. It's going to be the easiest. Like, I can shoot 40% from 3, I think, with that squad. You just put me in the corner and I chuck threes? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It doesn't matter that I'm 5'7". I'll rip threes. So $130 for his first moment on the site. YOLO. Let's go. Wins the finals. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Tampa Tommy migrated down south for the winner, kid. Good to see you, Tom. I think I'm going to go on a limb and buy. Oh, what the Jace, dude. Don't make me drop F-bombs this early in the morning, all right? Nobody go buy LaMarcus Aldridge. I know, I'm not allowed to give financial advice. This is not financial advice, but I will say from the bottom of my heart, don't waste your money on LaMarcus Aldridge. I can't wait for him to do something important, and then all of a sudden they're going to probably put him in like the most exclusive challenge ever, and this is going to be played on a loop. Like, oh, Mike's an idiot. All right, let's Puck. Ooh, yeah. Well, let's look at Carmelo's Series 2 MGLE, and then I want to look at the Rising Stars and see where those challenges are at. MGLE is hollow. That's a pretty number. Where's his right here? Wow, for $1,000, huh? Or a little over $1,000. Wow, I forgot like Nurk colored his hair there. Let's look at, man, I like that we get the 3 bang in there. I like that we get that. Let's actually look at all the Metallic Gold Series 2. I just want to see where that matches up against everyone else. Let's see where that matches up. Of course, Zion. This Zion moment is one of my favorites, by the way. Like, this is so cool. I love that we get the block and the dunk. Like, the pin saves it. Fun thing about Zion is it looks like he either just or is trying his hardest to avoid shitting his pants. That's all I can see when Zion's running down the floor. Let's get that one more time off the block. One more time off the block. And he's like, ugh. I know this feeling. Like, I'm on the train and I still got like 10 minutes before I'm going to make it home. It's like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, stay in, stay in, stay in, stay in. Yeah, that's a Zion vibe right there. Whew, I'm sure that's what we wanted to talk about this morning. All right, so what did we say? Carmelo's down here. What's around Carmelo? So $300 more for Trae Young. So here's what I would say, Savon. I mean, if you're a huge Carmelo fan, Blazers fan, I get it. I get it. I don't think it's a bad buy. But what about Jimmy Butler for $20 cheaper? Jimmy Butler, who's like sneakily, I mean, he's not going to win MVP, but I think we're going to have to talk about him as MVP right now. Granted, the Heat schedule's been a lot softer the last like 10 or 11 games, but they're on a tear and he's putting up wild numbers. So like Jimmy Butler is interesting there. Ben Simmons is interesting there. But I mean, you know, Carmelo's like first ballot Hall of Fame, right? So I don't hate it. I don't hate it. All right, what else we got? Should I sell my LeBron 3 or Durant 3 to complete the LeBron challenge? Ooh. Right, so the LeBron 3 is a lot cooler. The Durant 3 is his first bucket as a net. I just think LeBron's always going to have more value. But if you love Durant, if you like, man, I really want to make sure I have a Durant, and you know you're getting the LeBron challenge back, then you can move the LeBron. But if you love LeBron, just snag 2 LeBron moments. The LeBron moments are always going to be worth more. So, do you think the badges will be released before the Rising Star Challenge ends? Yeah, I mean, especially because the Zion Challenge is going to start right after the Edwards Challenge starts, right? I would think they're like any day now. I mean, it's March 17th, right? So we're in it. We're in it. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to do a bunch of these today though, so keep that in mind, but I'll look up this one, EMC. Let's look up this right now. So I saw someone say that was my joke for the day. So there you go. We got it. What? No, I'm Eagle Eyes. Okay. Eagle. A lot of Eagle Eye names. All right, here we go. Let's see. I love this. I know the Zion's gone down a little bit, but whatever. Dude, are you guys watching Zion right now? Like outside of it just being, oh, it's Zion and him running like he took a dumpy dump. Zion is a freaking monster. Every play is a highlight for him. I thought he murdered Robert Covington last night. Like Robert Covington's still wearing the face mask, and Zion just put him in the spin cycle. It was such a sick spin move and just shoulder right off the face. I love Zion. So I like that. I like that buy, even though it's going down a little bit. I know the Kendrick Nunn is going down, but that's still nice because it's a rookie. I think I own that too, and it's his rookie. I like that. Duncan Robinson, 3-pointer. Yeah, so you've got a lot of Series 1 up here, and I know it's in the red, but I love the Series 1 moves. Shout out Ja one time. Another Zion. LeBron assist. Yeah, I like these. Is this from that's out of the 35,000. Nice. The Tyler Hero cool cat. Hopefully that goes back up as the challenge starts again, right? Ooh, this Ja's nice right here. They're up 57 on that. I like it. Anthony Edwards is a good pickup. Again, I feel like I didn't love Anthony Edwards enough. Isaiah Roby. I know Isaiah Roby's down, but I'm sorry. I want to know the date. Did you purchase this EMC? Because I was pumping Isaiah Roby. The one weird thing about Isaiah Roby right now is that I think the Thunder are really trying to see what they got and make sure that they are like a top 5 pick this year. So they're running out that dude, Moses Brown, who there's no way Moses Brown is on the site, right? Like, let me just double check that. But he's someone I'm scooping the second he comes on. Yeah, he's not on the site yet. Moses Brown put up wild numbers. Yeah, I like that you're investing in young stars. So good work, EMC. Good work. Airy gets it. Airy Vision gets it. Patrick, I have a Miles Bridges Series 2 rare serial 48 oop from LaMelo. Prices dipped the past month. Do you know if it has any challenge, if it will rise in the future? All right. Which is that metallic gold? So one thing I will say about the metallic golds, right, is usually it's Series 1. It's Series. Oh, no. Is it Series 1 or Series? No, it is Series 2. Okay. Sorry. It took me a while to get there. If it has not been in a challenge yet, it most likely will be in a challenge. So if it wasn't in the Terry Rozier challenge, usually they put every rare moment in a challenge, is my understanding. So they should do another metallic gold one. So I'd hang on. I'd hang on if it hasn't been in a challenge yet. Sargon, let's say you get your stimulus today. Who would you invest in? Are you doing your whole stimulus? Ooh, Ryan. Hey, I'm going to say the reason I'm a little bit higher on Tate is because I played him last night at 1% on DraftKings, and my man balled out. Also, if you little DraftKings advice, if everybody on a team that is only playing like 8 guys is 40% owned, but one dude is like sub 5%, play that dude. No, I like Jayshawn Tate, and this is all because he's a rookie as well, right? So he's going to get all them badges out of 4,325. The thing about the Rockets are going to suck for a little while, so buckle up. But even though they're going to suck, he's going to play a ton of minutes. He's kind of in that. I mean, he's not as good as Anthony Edwards, obviously, but in that Anthony Edwards situation, or anybody like Killian Hayes when he comes back healthy, like he's on a bad team, he's going to play a bunch of minutes. Yeah, I like Jayshawn Tate. Yeah, it's Conscious Coma brought it up too after he dropped 25 last night. Anton, does gift moments count towards the challenge? If so, isn't it fairly easy to complete one with a group of friends? Yeah. It's possible. The one thing I will say is that it's still expensive. But if you guys if you and your group of friends all got a pack and you're gonna like split up ownership. So say like if we complete the challenge, we each get, say there's 4 of you, like everybody gets 25%. Yeah, full disclosure, I'm trying to do that with the Rising Stars right now. So, and I don't have a lot of friends that got Rising Stars, but I'm doing I'm offering to like rent them out. So I would like a friend of mine got Theo Maladon. So I gave him a Series 2 Donovan Mitchell semi-low serial. So I can hold Theo Maladon for the challenge. And then after the challenge, I'm going to give him Theo back. And he gets to keep the Donovan. So that's kind of how I approach that challenge. So I wouldn't say it's fairly easy. I think it's still expensive. There's 9 moments in that challenge, right? So you still got to come up with 9. But yeah. Virtual card show. Does it seem like values are solely based on the player whose moment it is and serial number, or does the coolness of the actual moment or other superstars in it affect the price at all? I think that still remains to be seen, right? I think we're still figuring that out, but I do think the coolness of the moment itself is going to matter, especially with superstars. Like as more Anthony Edwards moments come out, right? After we get past the very first moment. So say Anthony Edwards has like 10 moments on there and he's got like 5 in Series 2. Aren't you going to gravitate towards the coolest moment of those 5? Right? If you can't get the first moment, like that gets all the rookie badges, don't you want to get like the coolest Anthony Edwards moment? So I do think, especially with like high flyers and stars, that we are going to see like the moment have more of an impact. What's the word with our moments playing against other moments? The news is, the hard court. Yeah, actually, if you guys are around tonight, come to our live stream at 9:30 with like the whole group, because Greg Dunbar loves hard court. Hard for hard court is Greg. So yeah, come back. We'll talk more about that. I actually don't know a ton about the hard court stuff, but I know Greg's really excited about it. I know that. Just a reminder, I know we get a bunch of people in here. If you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. It goes a long way. We appreciate it. Andrew says, I don't think the moment itself affect the price. Not much as it possibly should. All about the player name. Yeah. I think the way it will affect it is by how many moments that player has. Oobs. Let's talk about Oobs. Kelly Oubre, man, I actually like Oubre as a player. He's got great fashion sense too. I like his block is really nice, and this is his first moment on the site too. It's really nice. I like Kelly Oubre. The thing about him, I don't know what the Warriors are going to do though. Do you think the Warriors move off of Oubre? You think it? Yeah. I don't know if they're going to move him. If they move him, what does that do to his value? You know? But I do like Kelly Oubre. Ayub, it's nothing exciting. You know what it is? I'll show you what it is. That last purchase, bang, bam, 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 bam. We're going to open that bad boy tonight too. Got the number 69. No, you don't. Tampa Bay Tommy. Do you really have that? Do you really have that? That one's so. If you had 69 LaMelo, just retire, baby. Just retire. Craig's in the house. What's up, Craig? All right, let's do another one. Let's do another. Oh yeah, I still got to look up Alex's too. So hold on, I'm gonna do one more account review, and then and we'll sprinkle in a couple more of these. I'm not gonna do them all back to back though, so keep that in mind. So I know a lot of people are gonna throw it in the chat right now. Just hold your horses. I forgot what the rest of the name was. TTM. All right, here we go. Here we go. Virtual card show. We're up $63. We love to see that. Bismack Biyombo. That's a nice little metallic gold series 1. I like getting the metallic gold series 1. Ooh, this Lou Dort was a nice pull. Nice little pull. Oh no, you didn't pull. You bought that one, but it's still, yeah. I like snagging the Rising Stars. I enjoy those a lot. What else we got in here? Little Pascal series 1 again. Karras series 1. I think that's a great get. This is nice. A+. Tyrese Halliburton. I like snagging some Hallie. This is nice. Well done. Well done. All right. I want to go back to Alex. 298. What do you like? What do you like? Let's go to the marketplace. Let's filter this bad boy. 298. I can tell you that's exactly what's in Alex's Dapper right now. And let's list by descending. And let's see what we got. Bam Adebayo series 1. That Kendrick Nunn we just talked about, right? That's going to get them badges. Dame Lillard, Seeing Stars. I don't know. I don't know if I'd go get a Seeing Stars moment. Unless you think that's going to continue to go up and then you flip it. But I don't know if I would do that. Bull series 1. I wouldn't go get the gift. I'm not super high on the gift. I think if you completed it, that's good for you. But Kira Lewis Jr., he's kind of interesting. He's again out of 4,000. It's going to get all those rookie badges. He's getting a little bit more run lately. That's a team though. Who knows what the hell's going to happen? Stan Van Gundy can't figure it out. The Isaiah Stewart right next to it. That's not bad. We talked about Isaiah a little bit yesterday. He's getting a little bit of run off the bench as like their backup big, and he looks pretty good. Jaden McDaniels, man, it might actually be Jaden McDaniels for me. He's looking pretty good for the Timberwolves. I know the Timberwolves are trying to make deadline deals, whether they're buying or selling, who the hell knows. But it's been pretty clear Jaden McDaniels is not going to be included in any trade talks, like that the Wolves love him. So I like that. Precious Achiuwa, again, it's a lot of rookies are in this range, and I think that's where I lean. Alex. One of those rookies. Or the Bam series 1 too. I really like Bam. Let us know what you end up choosing. Any thoughts for first moment of man? I feel like everybody got a Sam Merrill, right? Sam, I mean, is Sam Merrill going to be in either of those? Taco has some like meme potential, right? Like I think everybody loves Taco. He's I like put him in the Alex Caruso situation, except Alex Caruso, that's not fair to him. But I just mean that like the fan base, like we love Alex Caruso, we love THT, Horton Tucker from the Lakers, we love Taco Fall. It's just like fun. So I think he has more. I would take Taco over Sam Merrill. I would say that. Wait, Tampa Bay Tommy, you really do have that LaMelo, huh? Good for you, man. What's LaMelo going? Let's pull up the Rising Stars right now. That's not what I meant to do. Number 69, that has to be going. That's like a fun one. What's your plan? Are you long-term hold? You flipping? What are you trying to do with it? I don't think I'm going to try to complete the LaMelo. Did I go buy it? Where am I at? I feel like my brain's mush right now. 4,700, but I'm more curious what's in the 69 range. Is that the only one available? I'm confused here. Hold on, let me refresh that. Oh, wow, they changed the marketplace. Did you guys see this? What the hell? Oops. This is wild, and you can sort by lots of fun stuff. So this is kind of crazy, man. Like that, when you look at the sub, I'm trying to look for sub 100s for sale right now. I guess I could have done that from the beginning. Tampa Bay Tommy. Look at this. Look at you, Tampa Bay Tommy, putting up for 42.69. I like it. That's aggressive. Good for you, man. That's a good, I mean, obviously, that's a great pull. All right, let's go back to the Rising Stars. Are 69s really that popular? I mean, they're fun. They're fun. Frozen, do you think we'll get killed tax-wise eventually? Seems the government is starting to really crack down on sports card collectors, so I'm not sure the NFT world isn't far behind. You know what I'd recommend doing? I'm sure if you guys have seen this, you've seen Club Top Shot, right? And Peter Overzet, who hosts Club Top Shot on his YouTube channel, he did a video with like a DFS tax person, and I believe they covered some of this stuff. And the video came out in the last like 3 weeks. So I would scroll through Peter Overzet's YouTube. They have a really good video on that. I don't feel... what's the right word? I don't feel smart enough to answer anything about that. So I would check that out. It's pretty good stuff. I also haven't withdrawn. I have the ability to withdraw, but we're team hold in this house. Who is not doing the LeBron series and wants to work out alone? You know what I want to say about this too, Big Maze? Shut up for you for going after it or for trying to get a loan. I think we're going to announce this tonight, but I know we've been like teasing that we had a Discord coming. The Discord is going to go live tonight, which is exciting. And we'll show you how to get into that. But I think there'll be opportunities to have like some conversation in that marketplace, in the Discord to figure out, you know, who's trying to complete what and how we can help. Because, you know, we're all a community. We're all in this together, as High School Musical would lead us to believe. Jared Allen stan. We do love Jared Allen. I love Jared Allen. I'll do some more account reviews in a little bit. I'll let you know when to fire them in the chat. I want to get some more. Actually, whatever. Let's just do it. Lucas Sheriff. I'm not sure. You have 3 rising stars. Luke the Sheriff. What's your plan, though, Luke? Like, what are you thinking? Are you trying to complete the challenge, or did you pick them up for long-term holds? Like, what did you want to do? I think that's a lot of people will ask questions like that. I think you need to know what you want to do. Like, these are all in the same challenge too, right? So you got Mulder, Campazzo, Dort. And you got it looks like you are trying to complete the challenge based on you scooping them, right? Yeah, totally up to you, man. I mean, the one tough thing, right? You have the cheaper ones for the challenge, so it's still going to be expensive. You need to talk to Tampa Bay Tommy. That's what you need to do. I love Lou Dort, though. I'm a big fan of Lou Dort. Nice, man. We're in the green. We love that. Love that we're in the green. Oh, I lost my spot. Here we go. Yeah, the marketplace. Wow, I was so behind on questions. I apologize. Yeah, the marketplace is cool. I like the marketplace too. The layout it's kind of nice. I like that you have to do a little bit of work. A lot of people being like, you got to turn on the super chats. All right, I'm sorry. I feel like I missed. Okay, I caught up now. We're back. Helps that Taco Falls puts Russell Westbrook on his butt. Yeah, we do love that. We do love that. A lot of love for the marketplace. All right, what are your thoughts on serial numbers long term? More specifically, the mid 3 range digits, 200 to 800 range on higher. Worth it to spend a little more for them. So this is what I would say. I'm not the serial number guru, but I like giving myself a price range of like what I'm willing to spend, right? So if the lowest ask is say $100 and it's out of 35,000 and this serial number is 15,000. If I spend $125, do I get under 10,000? Do I get under 5,000? 35,000 is a bigger number, but say it's out of 15,000, right? Same thing. $100 I get in like number 1,500 out of 15,000. If I spend 125, do I get to crack 1,000? So that's usually where my head is at. I have a range that I'm willing to work with, and if I can get it from 5 digits to 3 digits, or 4 digits to 3 digits, or to 2 digits, whatever, I usually go for it. I don't know though, like long term, I don't know if that matters. I don't know. Like I can't really tell outside, and I say this like almost every day, but with serial numbers outside 1 through 10 and jersey number and whatever the last one in the serial is, I don't know if there's a ton of value. Like if you have 25 versus 35, does that matter? I don't know. I really don't know. It definitely doesn't matter in the challenges. Like if you're trying to complete challenges, I don't pay attention to serials unless you got like number 1 or jersey number. That's where I'm at. For the new menu, we can now use the browser search function to navigate between prices more easily. Yeah, we love that. High School Musical moments in the works. Expectations on pack pricing for All-Star saw somewhere between $199 and $499. Yeah, I would imagine if it's going to be a rare. So we've seen what the Rising Stars were $199, the Metallic Golds were $99, right? That we did a little while ago. I would guess around either $199 or $299. I'd be surprised if they were $499, but that would be my guess. Thank you. Why is Michael Porter Jr. low in general? This is, again, a thing I don't understand. We talked about like your strategy for buying things. I watch a lot of basketball and I pay attention to teams that I think like are going under the radar a little bit. And I know I talk about the Nuggets quite a bit on this show, but I think it's because we saw the Nuggets go to the conference finals last year, but everyone's like, oh, this is a fluke. They could have easily lost in the first round. Then they got off to a slow start and Jamal Murray wasn't putting up 50 points a game and everyone wrote off the Nuggets again. The Nuggets are in the 5 seed and are like 2 games out behind the Clippers and like 3 games out behind the Lakers or something like that. So I think the narrative on the Nuggets is wrong. And Michael Porter Jr. has like crazy ass plays. Like he's so fun to watch. He's so young. The Nuggets let Jeremy Grant go because clearly they can't pay Grant and Porter Jr. So they're investing in Porter Jr. So you're telling me for like the next 5 or 6 years, we get a nucleus of Jokic, MPJ, and Jamal Murray? That's going to be fun. It's not going to be a lot of defense, but it's going to be fun. So yeah, I agree. I don't understand how Michael Porter Jr. is like cheaper than some of these dudes. And like even his series one dunk is $500 and his first moment on the site is $1,100, which again, that's expensive, but for it to be his first moment, I think it's kind of nuts. And like when we look at Rising Stars, like who else is in his price range? Like I love Lou Dort, but come on, Lou Dort's in the same range. Keldon Johnson, again, Keldon Johnson is fun. RJ Barrett, like Michael Mulder's he's less than $100 cheaper than Michael Porter Jr. What are we doing? DeAndre Hunter had a nice little start to the year, but I don't know. Rui's more than him. Like I don't get it. Is Rui more expensive because he's just in every challenge? So like we're tricking us into thinking that Rui's a superstar. Like what's going on? What's going on? We have no one to blame but ourselves. Rainmaker, thanks for being here today. What's the best way to get notified of pack drops like yesterday? I happened to be online right when they shut MP down for the 5K drop, but had no idea. Yeah, that was they were sneaky, right? The 5K drop happened and you were like, damn, I didn't get in. And then all of a sudden, bink, new thing on the page. I will say you can follow us on Twitter at Top Shot Takes. We try to get information out there when we see it. Also, the First Mint is so good at getting information out there. And then lastly, the Discord. I like going in the Discord. Usually the general channel in the Discord is wild, the NBA Top Shot one. But sometimes you'll see information posted on there. So, but I'm not saying, I don't know if you need to put a Twitter notification every time the First Mint tweets, but they do a really good job of getting that information out there. Peter, speculation. All-Star $199, run it back $499. Yeah, that makes sense. I do think the run it back is going to be on the more expensive side, and holy hell, I can't wait for the run it back series. That's what I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. What else we got here? Best deal at 1K. Lonnie Walker Metallic Gold Series 1 or LeBron no look at lowest price. So this is what I would say. Also, shout out New York. I'm assuming you're in New York. I'm in New York. What's tough? Not tough. LeBron both has like a high floor and a high ceiling because it's LeBron. Lonnie Walker, this is nice because it's Series 1, which we love. It's his first moment, which we love. It's Metallic Gold and Rare, which we love. All of those things. Lonnie Walker's probably got a cool floor, right? Because he's still young and he's going to get, like, the Spurs are going to be a fun team moving forward with this, like, young core once we get rid of old man Aldridge and DeRozan moves on, which I love DeRozan, but still, he's moving. But, I mean, there's a chance that Lonnie Walker is like a rotation guy at best, and that's it. So LeBron is safer. Lonnie could probably go bonkers, right? I mean, he's never going to surpass LeBron in talent or anything like that, but getting him at 1K, you could easily see a rare moment like that go up to like the 4 or 5K range. So that's where I'm at. I don't think LeBron's definitely safer. Ziva, Jimmy Butler is underpriced everywhere. Everywhere he's underpriced. We were looking at those metallic golds earlier and he's like 1,000. I was like, what's happening? Also, hey, a bunch of new people here. Couple things. Make sure you like the stream just because it's good for business. Gets more people in here. Also subscribe, notification, all that stuff. We're also going to be back here tonight with the whole gang, with Greg and Dustin, I believe at 9:30 Eastern, to take lots of questions, open packs like the one that I showed earlier and all that stuff. All right, let's do another account review. Jeremy, let's do it. Tis the Way 27. Let's take a look. Nope, not Luke the Chef. Is the Way 27. What's nice about that name is there's not a lot of people in there. Ooh, James Wiseman Rising Star. That's a good little pull. Good for you. That's a fun one. I like Wiseman, man. I think Wiseman getting overlooked a little bit only because he's not playing a ton for the Warriors. But, man, Wiseman is nice. Steph Curry, 3. Look at this is pack gift luck. We're running well here. AD and the Seeing Stars. Snagged that Dame Lillard at 250. So you're going for the Seeing Stars moment, huh? So how many you got? You said have my Rising Star for sale and almost done with the series. Yeah. So what are you missing for the LeBron? You need Steph Curry? Yeah, you need a few. So what you have? Jokic, Dame, AD, Giannis. So you need. Oh no, you have Steph. See, I like this though, right? So you pulled Steph in your Seeing Stars and in your first pack, your Seeing Stars pack, and then you pulled a Giannis in a pack too. So yeah, the hardware and the AD in the pack. Holy shit, man. Talk about running good there. You like knock the expensive ones out of the way. So what do you need to go get Luka, right? That's the big expensive buy you got. Yeah. All right. I like that. Nice little account there. Patrick Kearns, thought on Schroeder. Yeah, we talked about Schroeder. Was it last week maybe? He didn't have a super game last night, but Schroeder, one of the nice things about him, if you believe in the Lakers to repeat, I mean, Dennis is the third most important player on that team, right? He has to initiate offense when LeBron's out. He plays pretty well with both AD and with Harrell. Yeah, it seems, I mean, to get in at $27, that seems nice. Even his series 1 moment. His series 1's 168, right? So both of those pretty nice. Daniel, a little depressing to check in the morning after a pack drop that I was in the back of the line for. Yeah. It hurts. It hurts, Daniel. It hurts. Do you think the value of a moment increases or decreases when the player gets traded, like Griffin or potentially Aldridge? Well, I hate Aldridge, so let's throw that out there, Magpie. I feel like you really just wanted to know about Blake, but you're like, let's see if I can get Mike to swear in the morning. All right, let's pull up Blake. Down to 100. I mean, he's already out of 12,000, so that is nice. But yeah, if you think Blake gets traded, this is his only moment on the site right now. He's now going to be on a finals contending team, most likely. If he has any juice left in the tank and he plays meaningful minutes and impacts the finals, and say the Nets secure a chip and he now is a NBA champion, I do think just the fact that it's his first moment on the site, it's out of 12,000 instead of like the 35,000, right? It's a little more scarce than the rest. I do think there is, I think it could increase. However, say Drummond gets traded to the Magic or something stupid like that. I mean, he wouldn't, but like a team that into oblivion, I don't think that helps his case at all. Roblox, can I please get the 34 Shaq? Yeah. I'm so excited. Man, I'm so excited for that drop. Won't metallic golds drop in price once the challenge is over? Yeah, they will. But then, but you're still, I think for me, they're still considered rare, right? They're still rare. And like when you look at them out of 299, like we're never going to get rares out of 299 again. You know, some of them out of 150 too. And that's series 1. So let's look at series 2. Series 2, I think, is out of 500, right? They're only going to get bigger after that. So though though it's at its peak during the challenge, of course it's going to come down, but I don't think it comes down, say, like the Cool Cats, right? I think everyone's a little gun shy after the Cool Cats because, you saw your Tyler Hero, you bought it at like 400, then it was worth 1,200, and now it's worth like 200 or whatever it is. And I think there's a lot of like, oh my God, what's going to happen? But what's different about that is the Tyler Hero is out of 10,000. It's a common moment. It's not a rare moment. So I think, not all challenges are equal. I get like same thing with the Rising Stars versus the Seeing Stars. I think the Rising Stars being out of 2,000 versus 10,000 and being like either rookies or second-year players, I think there's a little bit more value there. The MPJ price compared to the other guys is lower than some because of the total market cap of these moments. Some are the only moments for the Rising Stars. Sure. No, that's a good point. Like Campazzo is a good example, and Mulder. But I'm just saying, like, this goes back to the rookie moments too. If this was so, let's go back to boring cardboard, right? If you had, and say it's Dana Barros's rookie year, or Nerlens Noel, let's use a more recent example. And like you open it his rookie year, you're like, oh my God, I got a Nerlens Noel rookie. How much is a Nerlens Noel rookie worth right now? Like, yes, it is exciting to have those rookies because like, what if? But when you like fast forward, I mean, most of them aren't going to, like Devin Vassell was going for like $400 for a while. And I picked up Devin Vassell at like $70 because I'm like, it is a rookie. It's going to get all those badges. I just think as we move, like next year, we're going to get more rookies, and then everyone's going to fawn over those rookies. And now the rookie you did have is a second-year player, and maybe like Michael Mulder's not in the rotation anymore. What does it do? So I think it's just something to keep in mind. A lot of Jimmy Butler talk. Yes, Jimmy Butler is definitely undervalued on this site. I hope they do some pack drops at international friendly times. Slept right through the 5K and 25K drops. Yeah, that is tough. They are not friendly. Those are not friendly times for you guys. Oh, Chris, I'm not ready to talk about that. Virtual card show. Awesome, dude. This dude, Sabonis. I mean, we screamed about him yesterday, right? Or I probably scream about him every day. But Sabonis is too cheap right here, right? 266 for his first moment on the site. Dude's an all-star. Dude is an all-star. Totally agree. So they talked about this in the office hours last week. It actually sounds like it's not the next week or two. I think we're probably like a month out. I think they wanted to do it in March, and now it's looking like it's a little bit further out. All right, Patty. Let's check out Patty. I'm going to check out two more. I mean, I'm going to check out more than two more, but I'm going to check out two more in a row, and then get to some more questions. Just a reminder, like the stream, subscribe, do those things. All right, Patrick. Let's see. We get the LeBron. I know the LeBron's price gone down, but that moment is so sick, so I don't hate it. Dwight Howard. Oh, you get the Dwight Howard finals. Did you ask about that recently in the chat? I remember we talked about the Dwight Howard finals moment, which again, I think he's one of those dudes, when he retires, his value goes up a little bit. So it's nice. The Killian Hayes, I like that. I think that people like Killian Hayes isn't playing. I think we're forgetting about it. He's got that big body, Keldon Johnson, Rising Stars. Ooh, early adopters, Markelle Fultz. Nice. I know that's gone down quite a bit, but I still, he's not playing. Couple PG Seeing Star moments. I'm assuming we're flipping one of those. I like that Lonzo. Did you get that Lonzo today? Yeah, this is nice, man. You had some good moments here. I like the Bruce Brown moment too, the Series 1. I know we talked about him yesterday when he was at like 120 or something like that. He's still going down. That Gordon Hayward first, I think we'll be reminded that this is out of 12K. I like that. Some Boucher. Yeah, this is nice. A+, Patrick. Good work. And let's check out Roxbox too. Roxbox. And if you got more questions, fire those away. Roxbox, where you at? Woo, Roxbox. Here we go. Oh, LeBron at 369. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. The dunk, too. I got to tell you, what a dumb. I wonder if you bought that off me, Roxbox, because I feel like I sold mine for right around that same price. Actually, I sold two of them. Oh, you got one in a pack, too. Beautiful. Halliburton. I like the Hallie. That one's gone way up. Good buy there. 278. That is nice. Joel Embiid. Couple Embiids. I like that, too. Series 1 Embiids. That Durant. Woo, baby. I get that Durant in a pack. I get so lucky. Zion in a pack. Dude, this is nice, man. A+. And I like, you got a lot of these at very cheap. Like, you got these early. So, shout out to Roxbox. Good work, Roxbox. All right. Let's see. Let me get Ryan Kelly in here too, because Ryan's like an OG. Although I'm so far behind on questions, I think. Where did it go, Ryan? Oh my God, Ryan, I lost it. I'm sorry. I'll find it again. Yeah, that's interesting, Joe, right? Put MPJ in a bad team and his price goes up because he starts averaging like 40 a game. I don't know, though, man. I think him being paired up with Jokic is perfect because Jokic is like fine giving up some rebounds to MPJ, so he's going to pad the stats that way. And as long he hits threes and cuts to the rim, that's like perfect for Jokic. He doesn't need the ball. I love it. Okay, I found Ryan. Here we go. All right, Ryan, let's do this. What do we got here? And I think we're going to hang here for like another 15, 20 minutes too. So make sure you get those questions in. Reminder, we'll be back tonight at 9:30. Ooh, here we go, Rykel. What we got? We get the Luka. We like all Lukas are good Lukas. Ooh, the DeJounte Murray Series 1. I know it's gone down. I'm still high on it. I'm still high. We've seen all the Series 1 go down. Same thing with the Jokic, man. I feel like he's got real MVP chances. Man, this is what I like. I mean, I know you're seeing a lot of red right here, but this is what I really like about this. You have a lot of dudes who are good at basketball, right? We're not taking like huge, what analysis? Hey, good job getting good basketball players. But what I think I think a lot of times we get excited seeing prices go up and we take shots on some like fringe guys. But you're investing in young, maybe not superstars yet, but potential superstars. You got like Jokic, Tatum, Booker. I mean, Beal's already there. Levine, Jamal Murray, De'Aaron Fox, Jakob Poeltl. Honestly, I like Jakob Poeltl now that Aldridge is gone. I like that. There we go, right, Kel? Yeah, the rookie class next year looks really good. Mike throwing out all the native Boston guys. Everyone from Boston in the league is like 7th to 9th man. Connaughton, Layman, Noel, Napier, Bruce Brown. I forgot Bruce Brown was a Boston dude, to be honest, but I knew my man Shabazz was. Oh, man. Is Terrence Davis a Series 1 a good buy? Man, is Terrence Davis, did he clear Terrence Davis? Oh, did I spell his name wrong? Did he clear all of his he's got some trouble, right? He's got some criminal activity. Did he get through all that? I mean, it's out of 1535, right? So even it's Series 1 and it's like there's not a lot of them. And like if he is out of the league, how many more moments is he going to get? But out of 275 is pretty nice. You know, especially if Lowry gets moved. If Lowry gets moved, he's going to get a lot of playing time. But now it's looking like maybe Lowry won't get moved. It's not reports, it's unlikely. So I was surprised about that, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Shabazz is from your neighborhood. We love it. I like Shabazz. Is he where is Shabazz right now? Is he still in the league? I know he's on the Wizards last year, but I haven't seen a lot of Shabazz love. Jason. That's why I stopped checking every day too. What's better to you, a Series 1 rare moment of a non-star or a Series 2 common moment of a superstar? Oh man, that's tough. That's tough, especially because here, look, I'll let you see some of mine because I do have some of those Series 1 rare non-superstars, right? So here's an example. Like, well, Nikola, yeah, he's not a superstar, but this is Series 1 metallic gold of Nikola Vuce. And then where's another one? I have another, or like the Jordan McLaughlin rookie debut, or so Bogdanovic. I was banking on him becoming like the European face of Top Shot. Marvin Bagley is another one. And man, this price has really tanked lately, especially now that he's hurt. I'm pretty bummed about that. But if they are young, right? If they are young Series 1 rare player or young players in that Series 1 rare moment, like I don't hate taking that shot on Marvin Bagley because he's got upside, although clearly it's not happening right now. So I don't hate taking shots like that. I am intrigued by it being a serial of like $2.99 or $4.99 or something like that. I really enjoy that. So that's kind of where I land on it. However, I mean, if you're talking about LeBron or Durant, or like Zion, Luka, Giannis, there's some safety in there. Now, it might not go to the freaking moon because there's so many more moments of those guys and they're not their first moments or they're not a rare moment, but there's still some safety. There's a floor there. With the Series 1 rares, like if those dudes end up not panning out and just kind of suck, that's something to keep in mind. That's something to keep in mind. What lessons from basketball cards can be applied to Top Shot moments? That's it. I mean, I was a big baseball collector back in the day, baseball card collector back in the day, never really super into basketball after high school. So I actually don't know. I don't know. I don't want a moment, but can you check out my Top Shot account and maybe give me your opinion on some of my moments? God Hype. Let's check out God Hype. Also, as we do that, I want to share this. I feel like NBA Top Shot is dying down. People aren't feeling comfortable with the service. Marketplace is always down. Withdrawing money is a headache. People moving over to Wax. I actually, the only reason I would disagree with that, Barber, is every time they open up to sign up, it crashes. They don't have the infrastructure for it because so many people are signing up. I also, for a stress test that wasn't announced, over 170,000 people got in line last night. So I don't know if it's dying down. I mean, I'm seeing it on ESPN. There was a piece on NPR yesterday. It's on CNBC every day. I don't think it's dying down. I understand there's some frustration with the withdrawals and with the marketplace going down. But as you know, as Greg likes to say about our own process here, still in beta. So I mean, I hear you. I think there's some frustration when you're not getting packs as regularly as you would like. And if you're new and came in after it kind of blew up, it's a little bit harder to get rolling. I get that. I don't know if it's dying down. And what I would say is we don't have a lot of followers, and there's 138 people here in the morning watching this. So, which is 130 more than I anticipated seeing this every morning. So I don't know. I understand the frustration, especially with the marketplace. Like that All-Star weekend was brutal, but I'm not. Wow, God Hype. Whoa, God Hype. I think God Hype, was this a flex right here? Is this a flex? This is what was happening? Yeah, this Vince Carter moment we talk about all the time is sick as hell. We've got the cosmic. Yeah, God Hype. I don't think you needed my help here, dude. I don't think you needed my help. Yeah, God Hype, you can feel free to run the show from now on, dude. Yeah, there's definitely frustration with the pack drops. I hear that. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks when there's 5,000 packs available and 200,000 people get in line. What sucks more is bots or shitty systems. So I'm fine with them figuring this out right now. Yeah, there it is. Just on to flex. Jesus. Big Maze, only here for the thumbnail. I also, like, full disclosure, I love Top Shot, so clearly I'm super in on it. So, feel free to, my opinion is colored. I don't work for Top Shot, but I understand why, of course I'm pro Top Shot. I'm doing a show on it every morning. Oh man, this is great. So it's on. Thank you for this. Let me pull up a banner thing. So 89 podcast, 89 caps. So I'll just throw it up there. If you search anywhere you get it, Spotify, Apple, Google, wherever you get it, the 89 Cavs, that's what it's called. And you might ask, why is it called the 89 Cavs? Do we talk about basketball? Do we talk about only the 89 Cavs? No, but it's two of my comedian friends who are black and I'm white. And we tried to find a big three that were two black guys and a white guy. And Brad Daugherty, Mark Price, and I forget who the third dude is in that picture now, which I should know since we're the 89 Cavs. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So check out the 89 Cavs. Yeah, he saw me share my Top Shot account, and he was like, oh, look at him, top 1%. And God Hype was like, let me show you what it feels like to get dunked on. NDK, seeing Star LeBron moments pumped up a lot last night. I bought a lot of them on the last peak, and now they're higher than what I purchased them for. Should I sell them and rebuy them later? So the reason they all got pumped up, though, right, is because they announced the challenge. So I don't know if I would sell them I feel like they're going to keep going up for a few days while that challenge gets rolling. So I wouldn't do that right now. Alex Winters, legit could use the help. The last account was insane. Alex Winters. Let's look up Alex Winters. Yeah, let's not, we give God hype some love. Oh, you don't have a Top Shot moment, right? Don't compare yourself to God hype. Oh no. Here we go. We root for God hype, but you don't have to compare yourself to God hype. All right, so you're trying to get off some Series 2 for some lower Series 1 mints. The thing is, like, I wouldn't move. I mean, these are seeing stars. I wouldn't move off LeBron or Kyrie. I wouldn't do that. Oh, that is Kyrie Series 1. Yeah, so obviously he's not one. I would say, Alex, are you trying to complete these challenges? Because if you're trying to complete the Seeing Stars challenges, continue with that. If you're moving off those challenges, I would, if you're like planning on flipping, then yeah, that's what I would do. I'd flip those. I don't think you need to flip, like, again, if there's stars, I'm hanging on to my stars. That's where I'm at. If there's stars, I'm hanging on. What I say, oh, this is about, yeah, it's always the people on Twitter complaining, only wanting to get packs and flip and get money. I hope it stays frustrating long enough to discourage those people. Yeah, I get that. But I also get, like, if you see everyone's talking about it, they're excited, and then you get on, you don't, and especially at that, like, the big boom we had in February, if you're like you can buy a Daniel Tice for $35, like that's your entry level, that sucks. Especially when you see $9 packs. So I do get that. Now that the prices have come down, like, what is let's like just look at the marketplace, the lowest asks. I want to see, like, what is the entry point right now? Also, my Top Shot is like $6 remains. So this is like a little bit more reasonable, right? This is a little bit more reasonable. All right, I'm going to take the 89 Cavs thing down because I'm sure people coming in right now are like, why is that scrolling? But check out the podcast. All right, throw that dunk on Top Shot. Yeah. All right, Kawhi, Seeing Stars lowest ask is 200. Do you see any value in this? I see value, and I could be wrong on this, right? So take it with a grain of salt. I see a lot of value in Seeing Stars if you are trying to complete the challenge. I think I get it. It's worth it. We are now, there's like what, less than 2 weeks left in the Seeing Stars challenge. If you aren't going to complete it and you're like waiting to flip, I think it's time. Again, not financial advice. Dude, I'm pumped for UFC. I'm not even a super huge UFC nerd. I got into it during the pandemic because there was no sports on, and I'm obsessed with daily fantasy. So I like really dove in. Eden, yeah, can we really trust it? But yeah, I mean, if you tried to sell everything at lowest ask right now, that doesn't mean that they would all sell. No, I think, right, there's some middle ground in there. I agree with that. All right, here we go. What else? Just got out of class. How about that Blazers-Pelicans game last night? Welcome, Dominic. Yeah, that was wild, right? I said this at the top. I fell asleep into the fourth quarter, and I was like, oh, Zion came to play. Blazers aren't going to get it done. Open up the Twitter and see that Dame dropped 50 last night. Yeah. Mr. New to Town. Anything over 5K isn't scarce at all in the card market. All this is considered overproduction, just my opinion, to the talent. What do you think? Yes and no, right? I still think I agree that, like, as like we get higher, right? Like a 35,000 Mason Plumlee isn't going to be worth the same as like a 4,000 Mason Plumlee. A 4,000 serial Mason Plumlee or mint Mason Plumlee. What I will say though, if so-and-so's first moment 2 years from now is, or someone's first moment this year is a 35,000 serial, and then 4 years from now, say the first moment is out of like 50,000 or 100,000 or 200, right? So like as those numbers get bigger, I do think there's still value in like some of the Series 2 15,000 or 12,000 or 5,000 that we're seeing. I do agree though, like as we get bigger and the product becomes a little bit more bloated, those are going to come down. But I also think that's the point, right? Like if you could only buy, everybody wants to buy a moment and then see it 10x right away, of course. But I think it's supposed to be so you can get in cheaply. And, if you buy a $9 pack, it should be worth $9. And if it's worth more than that, hell yeah. So I agree with you to an extent. But I do think, like, as those serials get bigger and bigger, I think maybe it goes from 5,000 to 10,000, Like we're seeing it with the Seeing Stars. The Seeing Stars are out of 10,000 right now. Why are you clowning Tice? I mean, I know Tice had a really good game last night. I don't hate Tice. I'm just upset with the Celtics. Not completing. Yeah, I would watch the market for the next couple days. Watch that market. and then flip Luka. Yeah, I'm not holding that long term. If it's me, that's what I'm doing. So if your plan is to hold, will Seeing Stars ever be around 500? So I don't know. I don't know about these. I mean, the good news is it's out of, what is it, 10,000, like we said. But I just don't know if I'm still holding on to, like, oh man, I don't know. If I'm flipping them, I'm trying to reinvest in something else. I think there is merit in holding like Luka and Zion or whatever. But what I would like to do in this moment, if I'm not completing the challenge, I'm going to flip a Luka or a Zion to go buy a different Luka or Zion, I think that's what I would do. Like, I'd be more interested in getting a 7,500 Luka or Zion. I might be wrong there, but they're both common moments, right? It's not like it's a rare moment. Both of those are Seeing Stars and like 7,500 LE, 15,000 LE. It's the same. They're both commons. Yeah, I think we talked about Trey this week, right? Like, people are just upset with Trey. People are upset with him. He's not playing any defense, so people were mad. But yeah, the Hawks are starting to win. DeAndre Hunter's, is he back yet, or is about to be back? Bogdanovich is back. They got a new coach. I could see it. Could have also went with we could have gone with the 2015 Cavs instead of the 89 Cavs. Very good point. But just so you know, one of the hosts hates LeBron. So, all right, I'm going to take a couple more questions and then we're going to bounce out of here because I got to get going on my day. I know I talked about some of the Seeing Stars. Jason says, I collected sports cards for 30 years since I was 10 years old. There's never been this kind of boom in the wax industry. Yeah, true. Yeah, get your last questions in there. Just a reminder, we're going to be here. We're going to be here at 9:30 tonight with the full gang with Dunbar and Dustin. And we got some packs to open. We're going to have some guests come on to open some packs. It's going to be a fun little hang. We're going to go over some of the stuff. Brill Morado just like aggressively trying to get rid of that Luka. So just, take a deep breath, buddy. It'll happen. Someone asked like the peak of the Seeing Stars about Team LeBron. It's really hard to guess the peak and the low. Like, it's really hard to do that. I would just monitor it. And when it gets to a price you are comfortable with, then let it rip. Both, or buy or sell, either way, right? I think trying to nail it is hard. I said this about the Ben Simmons, right? I had the Ben Simmons Seeing Star. I sold it for 220 and I was like, hell yeah. And then the next day it was at like 270. I was like, damn it. And then the next day it was at like 170. So it's really hard to nail it. So I think just, if you got it from a pack and then you flipped it and ROI'd like 400%, just take your victory lap. Even if it goes up to 600% in like 2 days, who cares? You just made 400%. So that's where I'm at. Ryan Kelly, packed Luka 15K. Do you think it's clever to hold or reinvest in Series 2? Ooh, yeah, it's up to you, man. I love Luka, but I don't hate the idea of flipping it to get some more stuff. Yeah, we're gonna talk hardcore tonight. I'm just not well versed enough in hardcore. I'm in the US, so it's a little bit trickier to invest in flow over here. But I like it. Challenge hasn't officially started yet. Yeah, that's true. They just announced it last night. So yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, if I've got Team LeBron moments, like I do, I have the Dame. I actually think I have to take the Dame off we got to take this off the market, right? Because what am I selling it for right now? I'm selling it for $550. So I don't have to take it off yet, but you just like pay attention. Oh, now I'm showing Twitter. Let's just pay attention to the market. Just keep watching it. All right. This is going to be the last question right here. Is Jordan Clarkson a Series 2 good investment? I just want to double check how many moments Jordan Clarkson has. The fun thing about Jordan Clarkson, Series 2, which one are you looking at? Oh, no, that's Series 1. The thing I like about this is he's going to win 6th Man of the Year. He's on like a good team that's going to make a playoff run. So, yeah, I think so. I think I like Jordan Clarkson. For $23, I don't hate it. Okay, cool. I think we're gonna wrap up. Thanks everybody for hanging out today. This was awesome. This was a lot of fun. Remember, please, like the stream. It gets more eyeballs on it. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow us at Top Shot Takes. We're gonna be back tonight at 9:30. You can also follow me at Mike Zakarian. You can see it in the show notes. We'll be back again tomorrow at 9 Eastern. Again, thanks for being here and being so active in the chat. This show only works because it's just me. It only works if you guys are very active in the chat. So I appreciate y'all. We'll do some more account reviews tomorrow since y'all seem to like that. And everybody have a good day. We'll see you soon.